Hello everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Adventures with 4KB Short and Kerbal Space Program. Two things that I really want to apologize for right off the bat. The first one is I'd like to apologize for the lack of high definition in my videos that I promised. I will absolutely say that they were, not so much anymore, but they were recorded with absolutely zero compression. They were then converted into 1080p, and they looked perfectly crisp and clear on my computer when I was reviewing them. And then I uploaded them to YouTube, and YouTube did some weird stuff to them, and now they look like complete garbage. And I really do apologize for that, because I have uploaded them in several different types of formats, several different encodings, several different everything. I followed instructions from other YouTubers, which, by the way, is hilarious because they say these are the best settings, but when you look at their videos look like crap. So I'm not sure exactly what that means. And so I would like to apologize for that, but I don't feel that it's my encoding that's causing the issue. I think that it's actually YouTube doing something weird, either in the upload, or possibly they're not streaming as much data as they could be because of weird, I don't know. Anyway, so I do apologize for that. I was hoping for a crisper, clearer image, but it's probably not going to happen. The second thing I want to apologize for is I may sound slightly different. And the reason for that is because recently, very recently, like earlier today, or yesterday I think it was, my headset broke. Yeah. It didn't break completely, just the right earpiece stopped working. So I can still record audio, and I can still hear out of my left earpiece, but since I'm so used to the stereo sound, I have trouble recording with that screwing up, with only being able to hear out of my left side. So because of that, Seven was kind enough to lend me her headset. But it is a slightly different headset that uses USB rather than old-fashioned analog ports, and so I sound a little bit more digital, I think, a little bit less crisp or clear or something. I don't know. I sound different. I do apologize for that. Also, I don't have control over my, I just realized I was about to cough into the microphone, and I just tried to mute my microphone, and I don't have actual control over muting my microphone via my keyboard anymore. That's going to be fun. Little changes. It's the little changes. But while I'm sitting here talking to you, and I've pulled up one of our mechanical brains, it is because we're starting to make our second portion of our base, and I do have my list, around here somewhere. Here. Is that my list? That's not my list. I seem to have missed. Oh no, here they are. My apologies. I got so much stuff around me. Yeah. So here's my list, and the list says. That's what the list says. So we have to practice. We have to actually. We can't do this yet. Remember, we have to test things, right? And the first thing that we're going to test, and this is going to be kind of a let's learn because I have not actually played with these before. But what we're going to test is I have something I want to send, but I don't want to send Kerbals. I want to send just a pod. And in order to do that, we have to see if it'll, yeah, you have to see if it'll actually send. Now once again, I cannot mute my microphone the way I used to, so if I, clear my throat in your ear, I do apologize. That is very rude of me, but unfortunately, like everybody else on the internet and in the Let's Play community, I have somehow gotten myself ill. So, I'm not 100% right now. Normally I would mute myself if I was about to cough at somebody, but since I can't do that, this is the next best thing. So this is going to be a quick test to see if a mechanical brain is capable of operating a DEMV Mark 1, excuse me, which is, now that I've kind of given it away, which is one of the items we're going to be sending to Duna. But in addition to that, we're going to be sending some items here. Now, I have not touched on these. I have loaded them, I guess, but I haven't even looked at them. So let me take a look really quick. It starts here. Okay, we have the airship anchor, which is basically a sandbag. So don't care. Electromagnet, grappling heavy objects without the needing to go EVA, need to be connected under a winch mount. Okay, suction cup. Not really strong, but it can help with light objects, need to be connected under a winch mount. Okay. Radar winch, extend and retract cable as you want. Don't forget to connect A part on it for the hook, KAS dedicated hook parts, will certainly be the best choice for now. So I guess that's what this is. Odd that it looks different than... Wait, is that the right one? Okay, so it's radio winch, but one's with and one's without the cover, but apparently they're both without the cover, so I don't know what the hell that's all about. Oh, this version has no fairings, so one has fairings, one doesn't. Stack winch. Extend and retract the cable as you want. Don't forget to connect. So, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Unfortunately, it won't fit. I think it had. Oh, it's a stack winch, so it stacks. Okay, that makes sense. And then no fairings on this stack winch. But it looks like neither one has has fairings, unless you like when you connect it, the fairings kick in. Let's see. No. So as far as I know, no fairings on either of them. So let's just go with a regular winch, because this is what we're going to want, and we're going to be like, what, right here on the back, you think? How would I want this set up, I think? I think it's going to look probably something like that, maybe? I think that'll be right. Okay, now we need to connect, what, electromagnet? Does that go here? I think that's I think that's how it would look, right? And that will be a little tow truck looking thing? You think maybe it should be lower down? I think maybe it should be lower down. No. Let's try that again. I may have to turn off... Let's turn off that. This makes it slightly easier, if not completely centered. Okay, so yeah, I can keep it completely centered. That's not bad. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll drop it lower down, and then we'll do this. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of a double let's play slash let's test slash let's learn. I guess that's 3, not 2. Okay, so for this, we're gonna call this the test. We're just gonna call it the test hauler. And this is going to be, I need to test this winch, I need to learn how it works. I need to test to see if the DEMV Mark 1, or any of the DEMVs, I'll have to do this for each one, can work with just a mechanical brain attached. I think those are the only 2 things that I have to worry about right now. After that, we'll just have to figure out how to get one of these up into space. So I will see you guys out there on the runway, because we're actually going to be on a runway, not a launch pad. And we'll see if we can drive this sucker around and see if we can get that winch to work. So I will see you guys out there. Alright everyone, here we are outside. I believe the DEMV Mark 1 has an internal generator. Activate generator, yeah. So it has an internal generator, cool. Toggle transfer, we're not going to deal with that. No crew, menu is disabled. Okay, but will you work? That's the question I have. Gear, forward, back, Unfortunately, it looks like the DEMV Mark 1 may not be functional. Control from here. Without Kerbin inside of it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Will this thing work? Winch is idle. Arrow no hook connected. Show GUI. Hello. Takime. And release. Well, whatever that is. No hook connected. This is our hook, right? It buzzes, that's cute. Okay, no hook connected. I'm assuming that it's because I hooked it to the wrong place and I have to hook it up here and I hooked it too low. Okay, so that's going to be a downside to that, unfortunately. We can deliver this, but it won't drive without a Kerbin in it. I was kind of hoping to have an automated brain do that, but not going to happen. So we still have to fix this and get it to work properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this back inside and we'll bring it and or another version out, attach the winch to that, and then see what we can do with that. So I will see you guys back out here, I think, because there's really no reason, because I'm going to be basically bringing the same thing out here. So I'll see you guys back out here on the runway with the alternative version of this. Alright everyone, here we are back out on the runway. You know what, I'm not even sure if this comes with Kerbin, but it doesn't say that there's no crew. So we're going to activate generator. Not sure how that works. We may have to test that because it looks like it functions like it's supposed to, but I'm not seeing any crew pop-ups here anywhere. I don't know why I got that little monitor going on there. I apologize for that. But that shouldn't be an issue. We should be able to, yeah, okay, we're able to control it at least. So, oddly enough, the DEMV Mark 1 can be controlled without crew. Hitting camera doesn't let me inside. Um, rename, shutdown, disable, turn handbrake, cruise control, turn lights. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to leave this out here, I think, and we're gonna have to see if we can like get a Kerbin inside of it and see if it's a glitch in the actual machine, or if it actually has no Kerbin in it and it can be radio controlled without the brain box. If that's the case, then that means we can still send this up without too much difficulty. So let's go ahead and roll this off the edge, because I believe it has to be off the runway or it'll still be considered debris. So we'll just, well, what the hell? Weird. Just magic lights, I guess. Lights from the sun off the edge. Okay. Yeah, crew hatch. Oh, here we go. Nope, we do have Kerman inside. We just can't see them. 5 of 5 Kerman inside. Okay. Oh, you can't. There's no internals. That's why. So you can EVA, but you can't IVA. So yeah, we do have 5 Kerbin in here, unfortunately. That's fine. So we won't be taking this because Kerbin are going to be the last thing we take up. But because of this, I did want to check out the winch. Winch. Bring me a winch. I don't think I should put him directly under that like that. Okay. And then let's, docking clamps. Okay. What do we got here? We got show GUI, release, retract, extend. Okay, here we go. Show GUI. Oh, here we go. So yeah, the GUI now works because there's actually something attached. Great. Radio winch, I guess. Oh, right, so I can go as far as the ground. Okay. It looks like I can go farther. Yeah, I can tell it to go farther, but it's not actually going to. And I can tell it to retract back to what, 0? Okay, cool. I can tell it to turn on the magnet too. I wonder if that'll affect my Kerbin. Let's find out. Will that affect you, little Kerbin? Kind of dangerous to do this, but we're going to find out. I want to see what this thing can do. Maybe it can attach to a Kerbin, maybe it can't. If it can't, fine. If it can, great. More fun. Well, it touches him, but I don't think it affects him. You know, that's actually a pretty interesting mod, considering. I don't know exactly what it can do, or what the Kerbin can do with it. So the cable, wow. Nice work on the cable, though. Can you grab hold of this? Magnetize, grab, drop, G key. Oh, okay. So I can carry it. So I guess technically if I say grab, will this thing go as far as I want it to, or it just keeps extending? Okay, so I can't I can't grab things. Let's see what happens. You know, he still, yeah, he still has a hold of it. You know what? I don't even know the name of this Kerbin, and we may do horrible things to him. What is your name, little Kerbin? No, I have to find out his name. I can't be that guy. No, Ronstead. Okay, Ronstead. So let's see Ronstead. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Oh, I don't need to right click. So let's see. Is it? Oh yeah. So you can drag him back. Magnet won't matter. I think if I were to magnetize him or something. Whoa. Back it up. Okay, so cable doesn't extend manually, but you can tell it to go out, so plus doesn't matter unless you actually pull on it. Reverse matters, and so you can kind of be a little douche to your Kerbin, I think, if you really feel the urge to do so. If they grab hold of the object in question and then you lift them up off the tail, they can do that. Now, as I said, there are 5 Kerbin in here, and so we can't run this thing. I'm not going to fly this thing out there. Poor Ronstead. I don't even think he realizes what's going on. Okay, we'll not torture him too badly with that. Let's slow it down. He's reacting very poorly to the physics in question. Alright. Brakes on. There you go. Hey, Ronstead. Hey, man. Thanks for, Thanks for playing around with us. Okay. So that's actually a pretty awesome device. We'll probably use the magnet more than the suction cup, because everything we're taking with us will be metal. Now, I was going to stick that on here with a DMV Mark V. So I guess we can still do that. Now, getting a DEMV to any planet is a pain because you're launching this huge chunky thing up. It shouldn't, I don't know if it'll be too big of a problem, but we'll see what we can do to get it where we need it to go and to get it landed on Duna. I've done it once before in 0.17 with the DEMV Mark II. That was fun, but don't know if we can do it again, especially with the one, because I think the one is much, much heavier. It does have the internal generator, which is awesome. So it doesn't really need solar panels, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't need solar panels. It just drains power a little bit faster if you like use it. Perfect. So I think this is what we're gonna go with. No solar panels, no real batteries needed. We will need a GPS coordinates, MechJeb and everything. No. MechJeb will go on this because this is going to be mobile, and if it's mobile, we need to know its coordinates. So we need to know like where its north-south coordinates are, because you can't navigate using just a GPS dot. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, so once again, this is probably what we're going to take, something similar to this, if not this. It will not have crew on it, so we are going to be starting with a dead brain, or an empty brain. A computer brain, whatever. And then once we get to, well, that's going to be really it. I mean, this is what we're going to take with us. So I will see you guys inside when I have like strapped a rocket to this thing, because there's really not much to build. This is the it. So yeah, when we strap a rocket to this thing, I'll see you guys inside or out on the actual launch pad, so we can get this thing up into the sky. So I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, I did say I'd see you by the launch pad, but because I kind of wanted to show it, I am going to show me building it, or putting it together. I don't know, it just seemed appropriate, at least to have it on record. If I don't include it, then that's one thing, but not recording it's kind of a waste. So we will at least record it. Well, this thing can be dropped down, right? And it doesn't have to be magnetized for that. So what do you think? That would probably be better if we're dragging something along? Now, we haven't tested the dragger. I know, we haven't tested the ability to drag. But at the same time, I don't think we'll really need to. And I say that right now, not knowing 100%. But if it's just like that, and we were to say extend, and it was to drop down, and then we could like drag it to whatever, at least this way when we're pulling, worst comes to worst, it makes us do a wheelie, right? Speaking of which, actually, let's see where else we could put it, if there's a better place to put it. Would it fit like that? Would it work like that? I don't even know if it would work like that. Maybe that's something I should test before we go out into the world. Because if it could work like that, then we wouldn't have to worry about it, like, flying up or anything. But then, if it could work like this. My only thing is connecting it, you know? Like, say, magnetized, backing it up to something and just clamping it on. Maybe that would work. Yeah, I'm gonna test that. I'm actually gonna test that before we go flying off into space. I want to see if that will work, because if that will work, we'll just leave it like that, and that'll be our like connector bumper. So let me go test that, and I'll be right back.